To conclude week two's presentations, we will look at team diversity, conflict, and communication as it relates to project management. On the first slide, you will see items listed that have to do with team diversity. When project teams are formed, the individuals selecting the project team members are looking for a specific expertise, knowledge, or skill set. They are not looking for the items listed on this slide. The items listed are considered dimensions of diversity. For example, age. Individuals on the project team may be different ages. They may come from different generations, but they all can add valuable input to the completion of the project. Team members coming from diverse backgrounds offer a great opportunity for creative, faster, and higher quality problem solving and decision making environments. Next, we will look at conflict. Conflict on project teams can arise for a number of reasons. Some of those reasons are listed on this slide. We have work scope, resource assignments, schedule, cost, priorities, organizational issues, stakeholder issues, and personal differences. The conflict can involve the project manager, the customer, the stakeholder, and also members of the project team. There are several ways conflict can be addressed. It can be addressed by avoiding or withdrawing, competing or forcing, accommodating or smoothing, or compromising. Lastly, collaborating, confronting, or problem solving. The most desired form of addressing conflict will be collaborating, confronting, or problem solving. In this approach, both parties are looking for a win-win situation. They're willing to give up their stance in order to listen to the other person's stance in an effort to come up with a great solution to the problem. To help teams effectively address problems or problem solve, there's a 9-step approach that has been identified. This approach, followed by brainstorming, can help the team achieve the greatest results when trying to solve issues within the group. The first step in the problem-solving process is developing a problem statement. This helps the team see what exactly the problem is. Next, identify the causes of the problem. This gives the team the opportunity to look at what is the root of the issue. Where did the problem arise from? Next, you're going to gather data and verify the likely causes of the problem. Instead of making assumptions about the root causes of the problem, you will want to gather data to support why the problem exists. Next, you want to identify solutions. This is where the team would come up with ways to resolve the issue. Next, you want to evaluate alternative solutions. This is the opportunity where you have all the solutions and you can evaluate which one will be appropriate. In some cases, you can use scorecards in order to determine which one would score highest at being the best solution for the problem. After scoring the solutions, you want to determine which one is the best. So based off of the highest scoring solutions, you would take the information you have and make the decision on which one is best to address the issue. Next, you want to revise the project plan. You want to plan for the implementation of the solution. That may mean you revising the project plan to make sure you incorporate the solution into the plan. You will also be looking to see if that solution somehow impacts the project, and if so, in what way. Next, you want to implement the solution, and everyone else should be moving forward with their respective tasks. Later on, you want to determine whether the problem has been solved. This will require the project team to go back and look at the problem statement. From there, they want to question if the problem was solved and if the solution did what they wanted it to do. Next, we're going to move on to project communication. Projects require an extensive amount of communication. Communication is integral to project work. Now, the communication can take place in many forms. The communication can be verbal. It can be written. At any rate, to communicate effectively, there also needs to be effective listening skills. This means that each party is listening to the other, reiterating what they feel is being communicated so they have a full understanding of what is being said to them. In project management, there is also the use of collaborative tools. Some of these tools are used in regular organizations. You may use them every day. Email, teleconferencing, Google Docs. Just some of the common collaborative tools that are used in project management that you may be using every day at your place of employment. Next, we're going to look at meetings, and we're going to look at the types of meetings that are held in project management environments. You have problem-solving meetings, design review meetings, project kickoff meetings, status review meetings, and a post-project evaluation meeting. All of these meetings are important because they provide some platform in project management. So, for example, the problem-solving meeting is convened when an individual on the project team thinks there's an issue that needs to be resolved or an issue has been identified. You can review the other types of meetings in your textbook. There is significant information on the importance of these meetings in the text. Next, we will look at the most common types of reports that are produced in project settings. One is a progress report. The other is the final report. The progress report is a report composed to keep everyone abreast of the progress being made on the project. The person most interested in this report is going to be your customer, the individual who hired you, so to speak, in order to complete this project. The progress report covers the project activities during a specified period of time. This specified period of time is called the reporting period. The final report will be a summary of the project. This report might include the customer's original need, the original project objective, the customer's original requirements, a description of the project, any future considerations, and any deliverables that were used. This concludes the presentations for week 2. If you have any questions about the materials presented, please feel free to contact your instructor.